When it comes to planning your Milky Way night photography, we're going to start with finding good locations to shoot the Milky Way. For that, we're going to look for dark sky places, of course. There is some websites that can be helpful, like darkskyfinder.com, like pollution.info, and there is also an application that you can use. It's called Stargazers. The most common places around the area that I live are probably Death Valley, the Mojave Desert, Alabama Hills in Lone Pine, Bishop, Joshua Tree National Park, and of course Borrego Springs, where the Anza Borrego sculptures are located. Once you know the location you want to shoot, then you need to know the exact dates that the Milky Way is going to be visible at that location. You see, there is a season in the northern hemisphere. It goes from March to probably November that you are able to see the Milky Way. But there are also exact dates where you won't have any light pollution from the moon. To find those dates, you can use an app called Photofields, but what I use, it's a calendar. It's a calendar that is published by an awesome astrophotographer named Dan Safra. He published a calendar with a lot of information regarding the best dates to capture the Milky Way, the level of light pollution you're going to have, information about the exact time that the Milky Way is going to be visible, the exact time that the galactic center is going to be visible, and also the sunset, the sunrise, the moonset, the moonrise, and all the information you're going to need is going to be in that calendar. Believe me, it is awesome. You can find those calendars at his website, which is capturetheatlas.com, and he also publishes different calendars for different areas of the world. The one I use is the one for the USA Southwest. Okay, besides location and date, there is another thing that you have to take in consideration, which is weather. You want to avoid clouds and you want to avoid wind and of course rain, because it is very frustrating driving 4 or 5 hours to a location and then you get there and it's so cloudy you're not able to see the Milky Way. So use an app or a website to check out the weather conditions at the place and at the time that you chose. Don't book your trip with more than 1 week in advance, because the weather conditions can always change. That way you can make sure that you're gonna have a nice clear sky without wind.